Hello everyone, Mila here, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal Blind. We are continuing to catch up on everything I didn't do the first time, and it's time to max out the Yusuke Confidants.
Indeed. Why?
You have time today? There is something I would like to show you. Let me see the art. You see, I entered my piece in the Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak.
Let us be off.
Come on, let us go. It is being held at the same museum as last time. The museum where everything takes place. Yusuke's painting won the competition. Yeah, you did basically paint what you saw in Mementos.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
Certainly a good piece of art.
Yes. This is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
It turned out well.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
Yes, you.
It's a good painting.
Yes, I agree.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both.
Yes, yes they are, I agree.
It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoked Yusuke on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
This whole thing's a setup.
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
Oh, Madarame was screwing with you the whole time.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times.
Mm-hmm.
However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it.
Yeah, fate with thieves. We do that.
If only he had your strength.
You mean Madarame?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white.
No, that's not how that works.
I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
He's a good man deep down.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world.
Yeah.
That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame.
No, you are very much not.
I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
Is it everyone? A stranger, Yusuke.
For declining his offer?
No, you're just strange.
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best.
Well, the only one who can make that decision is you.
I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct?
Very much correct.
Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me.
Not too much, really. You have really silly aspects to yourself, trying to think about art all the time and not figure the awkwardness like the time on the lake.
But for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done.
Well, no, I actually kind of did in the first playthrough because I didn't max out your confidant, so yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
Second Awakening.
All right. All right.
Odin! Get rid of that ridiculous pipe.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
The hell are you?
All right.
Kamu Susano.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint.
Yeah!
I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Yeah! Dealing with the heart is kind of what we do. Evade fire, well, obviously need that. Does not stack, but does really stick around. Can I just not stack the same one? I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Speedmaster, go. I didn't realize I had 3 counters.
Thanks again for last time.
Yeah, of course.
I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from, stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
Loud engines outside again, per the usual. It's up to you now, why?
Shut up. I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up.
Yeah.
My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him.
Yeah?
You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
I'd say no, not under normal circumstances. I couldn't leave him.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs, like a gentleman thief, you know? People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
Kamoshida.
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
He called out the Phantom Thieves, but I wasn't outed as being one of them.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh?
Oh, here we go.
Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I
Yeah.
hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they?
There it is.
They help people in need, huh? Interesting. All right. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
The Phantom Thieves are using my guns, aren't they?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hanged man, granting thee infinite power.
Allows you to customize your gun for free. Haha. Not that I really do customization, but you know.
All right. All right.
ATLUS, most powerful persona of the Hanged Man.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout. And the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
The Phantom Thieves are using my guns and such, aren't they? But I'm not sure how, because they're all fake. Everything here is fake. Yeah, you're probably going to be start seeing a lot of Haru soon, because I really don't have much left to do in terms of confidants.
not like that. It's okay, though. Just aim for the arm your enemy's holding his gun with.
Yeah, shoot the gun arm, then you can stop them from being able to shoot at all.
That's it. I've got nothing left to teach you. You're an elite player now.
All right. Thanks to my teacher.
It's because you worked so hard. I didn't really do that much. Actually, yeah, I did.
I'll say it's not like Laharl to be modest.
Have you noticed that my playing style has changed? I feel calmer when I'm under pressure now.
Good.
I wonder if it's because I'm not so obsessed with winning anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I invited some people here today.
Is it Flan and Etna?
They should be arriving any minute now. Oh, here they are.
So what did you want to talk to us about?
I'm sorry. I finally realized that I was being selfish. Please forgive me. I'll understand if you guys don't, but I promise I'll pay back the money as soon as I save up enough.
Well, what do you want to do?
Yeah, it's up to you. You're the ones who are wronged.
That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for coming. Let's go.
Wait! I'm not very good at Gunabout. Will you teach me how to get better?
Huh? Then...
Sorry, kids. I don't mean to interrupt.
Hey, it's the pro gamer!
It's been a while, hasn't it, kid? You want to play a game? I haven't faced any worthy opponents lately.
I've gotten better since we last played, you know. Now I can stay calm during a battle. I'm gonna blast right through that pitch-black armor of yours.
So then, you believe the rumor that's being told about me, eh? Well, a full display of my skills should put an end to that lie. What the hell? I can't even shoot!
Take that. Don't aim for the body. And that.
Yeah, this is BS!
Whoa, the champ can't even get off a shot! Takikuma's about to lose! The king's going to win!
He is the king for a reason.
What? I lost?
Stop using that armor and start playing fair and square. It's unacceptable to break the rules just to win, whether you're an adult or a child.
Says Laharl.
And if you don't stop, I'll tell everyone.
No, I won't admit defeat. I just can't. It'll be the end of everything.
No, it won't. Your life will go on even after you lose. But if you don't change now, then it might really be the end for you.
Huh, yeah.
And then no one will be able to help you. I don't want you to go through that.
Well said. For a kid.
Yeah, kids can be really, really intelligent. They can just outdo adults and things all the time.
I'm not going to enter the tournament. See ya.
That was totally insane, dude! You beat a professional gamer!
The king's the new champ!
No, I'm not. I haven't won the tournament yet.
It's true, you haven't.
Besides, it's thanks to you guys that I was able to get stronger. Everyone's gone home. We should get going too.
Yeah, probably.
I'm so happy right now.
As you should be. You made things right.
Yeah, I think we'll get along fine from now on. I've always thought that winning was the coolest thing. But being nice is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Losing wasn't the end. It was just a new beginning.
It's just weird hearing Laharl say all this.
Through all the pain, and with your help, I was able to change. Now it's my turn to help others. My mom, my friends, even people I don't know. I wonder, will that help me become a member of the Phantom Thieves?
Ask them yourself.
That's why I'm asking you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Well, this is the last time we'll play together. There's nothing left to teach you, and the Phantom Thieves seem to be having a rough time.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with a lonely kid like myself. I'll continue to do my best. Okay, put out your hand. Good luck.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the tower, granting thee infinite power.
Tower of Power. Allows Joker's gun attacks to ignore resistances and hit the enemy. Oh, so I can just hit the enemy no matter what.
All right. All right.
Mata.
This is my ultimate move. You've gotten really good, but you'll still never be able to beat me.
I'm not so worried about beating you.
You won't lose to anyone else, though. I'll be supporting you no matter what.
You're a little kid, but it's still good to have you on my side.
Later.
Later. Alright, Jaya, let's rank 10 you. And then the only confidants I even have left are Haru. That's it. Everything else is maxed out. Besides what will max out as part of the story, of course. But Haru is the last one.
Yes. The members seem to be doing well now.
Good.
I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful.
Well, hopefully they're recovering from their brainwashing.
That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes.
Knowing that they can change it.
Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
Yeah, exactly. You changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune.
But you realize that's not necessarily the case.
I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed.
It's because you prayed. Prayer doesn't do anything, unless it's Final Fantasy XIV, in which case prayer does a lot. But here, prayer doesn't do anything. You gotta do it yourself. Like the real world.
No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it.
Exactly, because you didn't do anything yourself.
I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be? Ah! The power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected! I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden.
Alright.
I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate.
Now, don't let fate tell you what to do. You tell fate what to do.
That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
Yeah, exactly. You decide what your fate is. I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak.
I just did. I said I support you.
What would your conviction be as a phantom thief?
Never changes.
Sorry. I used fortune telling to find out your true identity.
Use fortune telling? Okay. I mean, you do have real power, so...
I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession.
Yeah, kinda did.
Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world.
Yeah?
It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
You learn that you're, working... Yeah. You learn that your fate is in line with the trickster, and then there's a trickster sitting in front of you, and there you go. You're pretty sharp. Yeah, let's just go with it. I mean, there's no point denying it.
But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only... the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear.
Yeah, isn't it though?
The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
First time for everything. What does it mean?
I'm sorry. I really can't read this sequence. However...
You have no idea.
I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Alright! Since your powers are legitimate, it's good to have you. That's reassuring.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of fortune, granting thee infinite power.
Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. How does that work?
All right.
And will that be helpful considering, you know, I've got nothing else to do?
All right.
Oh, Lakshmi! Ah! They changed the color of certain dialogue options. Some answers may still change the nature of relationships. It just tells me which ones are the best ones to use. But it doesn't really matter when the only one I've got left is Haru. So I don't really have to worry about time anymore in terms of that.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster.
Well, yeah, the allies.
It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together.
Yeah.
You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
I'd say it's both.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay?
Well, of course not.
Please, visit again sometime.
I've been using her fortunes to where whenever someone won't rank up, I go to her, and she gives me points toward it without it costing any time to help me get them to rank up.
Goodbye!
Yep, a few more Haru, and the twins, and, well, that's it.
Good day.
Sam.
Huh? Thank you.
I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans, Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. Yeah, I've heard light roast, dark roast. I didn't really know what that totally meant, though. But I didn't know there were 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. You know, I don't really drink coffee anyway, so I wouldn't know this stuff. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Mr. Studious.
Yes.
Thank you. I'd like to make sure the beans I'm growing can reach their full potential.
To be honest,
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. Well, things could start out small, then end up getting big. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. That's when the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I honestly didn't know. I didn't either. Well, I'm getting a lot of points, though. My father was only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. Yeah, if a company is not making profit, you can't really run the business. He never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. But if you're not turning at least some profit, you're going to go out of business sooner rather than later. A business has to make a profit. The issue is just how much of a profit businesses want to make. They want, like, infinite profit. And you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. With a strong community around the cafe, you'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. When the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
Wonder how many people will line up for Big Bang Burger if it's something went out of business. It's this big old restaurant chain, so probably not much. I mean, we saw it in Hawaii too, so now it's international. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, yes, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Yeah, if all you care about is getting more money, all you're doing is letting your greed run your life. Don't do that. You might be right. Is there really nothing I can do? The company name is going to keep getting dragged through the mud. As long as you have greedy people on top. I think what I really need is to get stronger. Talk to Shinya about that. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
and
I have a plan, though. Oh, so, what are you gonna do? Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. Yeah, because you gotta decide, because you're getting conflicting information, and you gotta figure out who's accurate. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Well, I have been using you in my party to level you up and all that. Different kind of strength, sure, but... Harrison recovery, that's always a useful one.
All right.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? Well, you gotta be a good boss, for one thing. I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Yeah, well, when you're the top shareholder of a company, you kind of have to be able to do this kind of stuff. Haru? Now look who it is. What are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? This is not a date. You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? What about the contract I made with your father?
That's...
Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. Yes! Screw arranged marriages. A contract could never hold the same weight. Although I have heard of arranged marriages actually working out. Like there was a couple I've heard about, they were in an arranged marriage, but... And they did genuinely fall in love with each other eventually, so, you know... And they're happy together. So it all worked out there. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? You're putting them on the line for the sake of your own selfishness. Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. What it needs is for your heart to be changed. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? You got us a Phoenix ring at the Wilton. What? You made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute! They're already fully prepared for this. Let's look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, darn well better have time to get a little thinner. Oh, she's not overweight. Haru is definitely not overweight. I'm out of here. Haru looks fine. I'm sorry about that. That guy's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. Not when he calls you fat when you're, well, not. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Ah, sorry. I practically forced you to say that. But, thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here? Yeah. I need a break, I get it. Oh, so I'm sorry for the sudden call again. Oh, it's fine. Thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone. Before I knew it, I was already calling you. Ah, yeah, you need support of others. I get it. I really understand that. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. I mean, it's true. Call me anytime you need me, Haru. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. Sometimes you just have to. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. People are social creatures and they can't do everything on their own. You need the support of others. That's simply how reality works. That's simply how humans do things. It's okay to need to need the help of others. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you has helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Since there's still more to do with the twins, well, let's do them.
What are you gonna do today?
What's next?
No.
A nightmarish place for acquiring gifts. Apparently, when the cold winds arrive, humans gather in a number of areas and search high and low for gifts. Huh? The specific one you seek is buried beneath a similar area. People flock there for all manner of goods. A department store? Such unchecked greed condensed into one location. This place sounds like a maelstrom of human desire. But I believe it is necessary to ascertain just how much of a threat this place is. Underground Mall, yeah.
What'll you do?
This sounds like a department store or something, but yeah, there aren't any of those. I mean, Junas isn't in this game, so. The Shibuya Mall?
Let's go, inmate.
So you've heard of it? Let's get going, inmate. You better keep your greed in check while we're there.
Onward, inmate.
You will not be held responsible if you are consumed by your desires. Now, take us there at once. Welcome! We've got plenty of new stock just in time for the winter. Up to a 15% discount with the purchase of 2 or more items. Stop by quick while the offer's still good.
Oh my.
So energetic. I'm nearly unable to feel the cold here. Crowds come to fulfill their material wants while the vendors seek their profits. This place is a whirlpool of human desire. Yeah, it's called a shopping mall. That's cute, but it's kind of pricey. It'll be fine. I'm treating myself today anyway. This one, please. My bonus ought to cover it. It seems that the words sale and bonus carry extra weight in this place. Yeah. Humans are incapable of resisting such simple temptation. How foolish. I know, I've seen that plenty of times. Simply the word sale. Even if the stuff isn't on sale or is actually a higher price than usual, they'll go and buy it up like it's, oh no, I gotta do it now. Just people who just get blinded by the word. That reminds me, it looks like a lot of people who fall prey to their pitiful desires come to places like this. I hear the term used for such people is lovey-dovey, or something like that. Is that what's going on here? They're usually in pairs. That's right, lovey-dovey is supposed to mean a harmonious relationship of 2 people doting on one another. I've also heard that such pairings emanate a special aura that incites the rage of those around them. Those people get really annoyed by how they're acting around each other constantly.
Okay.
Let's track down some lovey-dovey people, inmate. Oh my gosh, this is so cute! Oh, that piece came in just yesterday. We also have a men's version in stock. Looks gorgeous on you. Should we get a matching pair, sweetie? Are you sure? It's so expensive. I feel so bad. Yep, that's lovey-dovey. So obvious, you don't even need to ask. The aura is so irritating. Words can't describe it. On the other hand, I've heard that lovey-dovey individuals are actually secretly envied by many in society. It's because they have what the people want. They want a relationship like that, but they don't have one, so they're envied. That's my guess. Did you be one of the envious? I'm not. Trying to look tough for us? That just makes you even more pathetic. I must agree, this pity is what led to our being here with you now. You should show a little more gratitude. Well, for the silver ones, I can maybe afford a pair of... Huh? 100,000? This one's 100% platinum. It never rusts, so it's a perfect expression of your eternal love. Upselling! Oh, eternal love. That's the one. Oh, yeah, but I kind of think the one next to it has a better design and a much lower price tag. The atmosphere has shifted. Yep, a storm is coming. Excuse me? You must be pointing to the wrong row. Are you trying to say that that one's what I'm worth to you? Is that it? No. That's not what I'm saying. It's a little over budget is all. How awful. I thought our love was eternal, but instead it's just some cheap imitation of the real thing. You spend all the money on me. You must go broke spending money on me personally, because I'm greedy. It's all bound to fall apart. You might as well end it now. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll buy it. Excuse me, I'll take this one. But just the one, please, not the pair.
It would seem.
The clash of the lovey-dovey shoppers has been decided. Pretty one-sided clash. Why did the man end up doing whatever the woman said? What sort of subservience is this? Love is enchanting. Enchanting? So that woman is a powerful spellcaster? That's one way to look at it. see. Not only did she keep him spellbound, but she managed to cajole quite a sum of money from him as well. That's a rather impressive skill set. And the rumors about this chaotic battlefield are true after all. To think they can generate so much disorder just by coming together. Humans are such strange beings. Well, one thing humans absolutely love to do is find new and unique ways to kill each other. However, upon realizing that it is the source of their power, it's easy to see how this place has aided in the inmates' rehabilitation. Humans truly are fascinating. Anyway, we hereby acknowledge the completion of your assignment. Here's your reward. Heat Riser, who? That finishes up the last of our special assignments.
See? You can do it.
I was expecting you to give up partway through. Not too bad at all, inmate. The strength of spirit you displayed while carrying out your rehabilitation. That deserves our recognition. So thanks to you two. So you finally learned to show us respect, huh? You've come a long way. Please continue such strong efforts towards your rehabilitation. Speaking of which, humans seem unusually predisposed to giving each other money and material goods if they're closely related. People buying one another's affection? Doesn't that sound pathetic, inmate? Not quite how that is. It's an expression of gratitude. Oh? Don't you think there are people who you should express gratitude towards right now? Indeed. I think there's a certain pair of exceptional wardens deserving a little something for absorbing their troublesome inmates. That was a joke, inmate. We're not so low as to exploit you for material gain. You're also extremely overpowered non-humans. So I have no idea how old you are, where you really come from, or any of that stuff. So do you really need things? Say, Justine, shouldn't we buy something for our master while we're here? I really don't know much about the Velvet Room attendants, or Igor for that matter. There appears to be a delivery service we can take advantage of here. Perhaps they can ship packages directly to our world? I don't think so, no.
Come with me.
Let us inspect the area a bit longer. After lugging around their shopping bags, I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Oh, so they did buy some things. Alright, that is enough for now. Next is going to be, obviously, just the rest of Haru, and any more twins if there are any. And then I'm just going to be skipping ahead until the royal content. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
It's not a case.